So imagine this. You've been learning English for years. You've got the grammar down. You can hold a conversation. You feel confident. And then you walk into a restaurant and say, "I'll have the salmon."
Oh, no.
And the waiter just looks at you, blank stare, because the L is silent. It's salmon.
Right? And that moment, that tiny little moment, it's mortifying. Because you're not a beginner. You're advanced. But English pronunciation doesn't care about your level. Welcome to the Westbrook English channel. We are so glad you are here with us.
Yes, we are. Because today, our deep dive is all about pronunciation traps. 10 English words that trip up even advanced speakers. Words that look one way on the page but sound completely different coming out of your mouth.
And here's what's really interesting. These aren't obscure academic words. These are everyday words. Words you see in menus, in emails, in meetings. Words you've probably read 100 times but maybe never heard spoken aloud.
Exactly. And that's the trap. When you learn English from textbooks, you're training your eyes, not your ears. You see a word and your brain just reads it phonetically.
It's like driving a car with no shock absorbers. Every bump feels worse than it is. Every mispronunciation hits harder because you know you're good at English. You shouldn't be making this mistake.
So today, we're going to fix that. 10 words. For each one, we'll show you how people mispronounce it, how to say it correctly, and a quick trick to remember it forever. Let's break it down. Word number 1. Colonel. Now, if you read this word, it looks like colonel. 3 syllables, right?
Oh, absolutely. Every letter is there, but the correct pronunciation is kernel, like the popcorn kernel.
So it's colonel? That's a completely different word.
It is. Here's the trick. The word comes from Italian colonnello, but English borrowed it and the air sound took over somewhere along the way. Just remember, a colonnello in the army is a colonel in your popcorn.
Okay, that's actually a great memory hook. Word number 2, recipe. Now, I see this written everywhere. Cooking blogs, YouTube videos, and a lot of learners say recipe.
Yes, or recipe, but it's actually recipe. 3 syllables, recipe.
The trick here, the end of this word rhymes with C. I see the recipe, recipe. See?
That's perfect. Word number 3, and this is the one from our opening. Salmon, the fish. The L is completely silent.
It's salmon, 2 syllables, no L sound at all. Think of it this way, the salmon is so silent, it doesn't even pronounce its own L.
I love that. Okay, word number 4, choir. This one is sneaky because it has 5 letters and looks like choir or key or.
But it's just 1 syllable, choir, like wire with a K in front.
K-wire. That's the trick. Rhymes with wire. A choir is a wire, a musical wire connecting voices.
Beautiful. Word number 5, aisle, like the aisle at a supermarket or a wedding.
This one is brutal because the S is silent, the L is there, but it's just aisle? No, actually it's just aisle. 1 syllable, rhymes with smile.
So you walk down the aisle with a smile. That's the memory hook.
Word number 6, epitome. This one catches so many advanced learners because it looks like a fancy academic word. E-H-P-I-H-T-O-M-E.
Right? You want to sound it out with that strong tone at the end. But it's actually epitome. 4 syllables. The stress is on the 2nd syllable.
The trick. The end rhymes with Rome, see? Epitome. You go to Rome, see the epitome of art.
That's so good. Word number 7, genre. This one comes from French, and that G is not a hard G.
No, it's a soft, almost whispered ZH sound. Z-H-A-N-ru, like the S in measure or pleasure.
The trick. Think of the word genre, starting like gently, soft, not aggressive. Genre.
Word number 8, façade. Another French word that looks like facade when you read it.
But the correct pronunciation is fa-sh-d. The C makes an S sound and the stress is on the 2nd syllable.
Trick. The facade fell. It's sahadely collapsed. Fa-sahade.
Word number 9, Wednesday, the day of the week. This is one of the most mispronounced words in English because every letter seems to want to be heard.
But it's actually just Wednesday. 2 syllables. The D in the middle disappear.
The trick, it sounds like Wednesday, like you're wending your way through the week.
And finally, word number 10, vegetable. Now this one surprises people because it looks like it should have 4 syllables, veg-e-tabul.
But native speakers say vey tubal, 3 syllables. That middle E drops out completely.
The trick, a vegetable is not a vegetable, it's a vegable. The table is set, but the extra syllable is off the menu.
Now, before we wrap up, if you're finding this helpful, hit that subscribe button. We drop new deep dives every week to help you sound more natural, more confident, and more like a native speaker.
Yes, and drop a comment below. Which of these 10 words have you been mispronouncing? We read every comment and we'd love to know.